Hello, this is the water cycle by Yaelin. Now, what is the water cycle? When you look at images like these, it can be very overwhelming to define the water cycle, but don't worry, there's a story that can simplify it. There was once a drop of water who was experiencing deep sadness. This drop of water felt that because it was only a drop of water, it was meaningless. This drop of water mentioned this feeling of sadness and meaningless to its mother. Its mother said, "I know exactly how you feel. I once felt the exact same way, but I can tell you the story of our lives, the water cycle, and you can decide how to feel afterwards. We are water, and we can start our lives in bodies of water like the ocean, rivers, and even lakes. The first step of the water cycle is evaporation. This happens when the sun heats us up so much that we turn into vapor. Yes, we turn from a liquid to a gas. The next step is condensation. This is when that vapor rises high into the sky. The cooling will turn us from vapor back into droplets and combine with other particles to become clouds. Our next step is precipitation. This is when our clouds are so heavy they release us. We can fall as rain, hail, and even snow. As we fall, we can go into many different paths. Some of us will experience infiltration. This is when we fall onto the ground and are absorbed. We go down into the ground. Many of us will experience surface runoff. This means that we will remain on the surface and make our way back into the oceans, rivers, and lakes. The water cycle is a complex process with many different paths, more than I can explain to you in a short story. But every single drop is critical for that process to work. Imagine every drop that felt meaningless disappeared. All the water would be gone and there would be nothing left. Every drop matters because it makes the water cycle possible. And with that, the drop of water no longer felt sad or meaningless. Rather, it was excited to see what path of the water cycle it would experience.